Ukraine 0-0 Belgium, Dready Red Devils sneak through to Euro 2024 last 16. Belgium navigated a safe passage to the last 16 of Euro 2024 despite flattering to deceive in a goalless draw with Ukraine, who have been knocked out of the competition at the MHP Arena in Stuttgart. For the first time in the history of the Men's European Championships, all four sides in Group E had 3 points to their name after 2 matches, leaving every single outcome still possible on the final match day. While Domenico Tedesco's men enjoyed the stronger start and unsurprisingly dominated the ball, they failed to carve out any real opportunities to test Anatoly Trubin, as Romelu Lukaku's Eurostuck continued. Desperation kicked in for Serhii Rebrov's men in the dying embers, but Koen Casteels was on hand to make some massive saves, and Ukraine were also made to pay for a lack of ruthlessness en route to an early exit. Owing to Romania's 1-1 draw with Slovakia, Belgium have finished second behind the former due to fewer goals scored, while Ukraine's inferior goal difference to Slovakia sends them packing. The first team to be eliminated despite acquiring 4 points, the tally that all Group E sides finished on. Magnificent Malinovsky corner cleared offline by Casteels, as wave after wave of Belgium attacks led to nothing. There was seemingly an acceptance from the Red Devils that they would be content with the draw simply to ensure a spot in the knockouts, as Ukraine upped the ante in the final 10. The blue and yellow were mere centimeters away from upsetting the Group E apple cart with one of the most sensational Euros moments ever, as what appeared to be a shocking 83rd-minute corner from Ruslan Malinovsky instead turned into a brilliant effort on goal. The Ukrainians' low effort was curling in at Koen Casteels' near post, which was not being guarded by any outfield man, and the Red Devils goalkeeper had to spring into action to make a vital save to thwart Malinovsky's eye-catching attempt. With the ball just about to cross the line, a quick-thinking Casteels managed to deflect the ball round his near post with his forearms for another set piece, which came to nothing, and the magnitude of that contribution cannot be overstated. Slick Sudakov's solo run ends with shocking finish. Following Malinovsky's nearly moment, Ukraine continued to barrage the Belgium backline in their unsuccessful search for the goal that would prolong their Euros journey, which should have arrived through the boot of Georgi Sudakov. With 1 minute of the 4 added on played, the Shakhtar Donetsk star, reportedly on the radar of some big clubs this summer, had the chance to make himself a national hero, thanks entirely to his own fabulous work in the final third. Sudakov made a silky solo run from the left-hand space into the D, evading several stagnant blue shirts in the process. And all that was left for him to do was to place the ball either side of Casteels. However, the 21-year-old instead sent an incredibly weak attempt straight into the gloves of Casteels, dropping to the turf in emotional anguish with his head in his hands after wasting Ukraine's last golden chance to stay alive. Belgium bore as Tedesco left with more questions than answers. For all the discourse about Ukraine's spurned opportunities in the closing stages, Belgium's tepid performance up front would have been a largely painful watch for Tedesco and co., who had to work around the suspended Dodi Lukebakio for the closing game. Arsenal's Leandro Trossard did not justify his recall to the lineup in place of his banned teammate, while Kevin De Bruyne and Jeremy Doku showed flashes of their playmaking and dribbling brilliance. But the final ball just was not there. Another Belgium contest, another 90 minutes of frustration for Lukaku, who had a couple of attempts comfortably kept out by Trubin, although Yannick Carrasco forced the Ukrainian into his most demanding save as a substitute. With the effervescent Johan Bakayoko also at Tedesco's disposal, the Belgium boss is facing some critical selection dilemmas out wide for the knockout rounds, although he ought to have been left satisfied by his side's heroic defensive efforts. What next for Ukraine and Belgium after record-breaking draw? Thanks to the scoreless Stuttgart affair and Slovakia's stalemate with Romania, all 4 sides are part of European Championship history, as there has never been a group where all teams finished level on points before. While Belgium's journey continues, the Red Devils' second-placed finish means that they face an incredibly daunting last 16 battle with Group D runners-up France, which would precede a quarter-final against Portugal or either Slovenia or Hungary. As for a crestfallen Ukraine outfit who were tipped by many as dark horses before the tournament began, preparations now commence for the imminent Nations League campaign, where they will meet Georgia, Albania, and the Czech Republic in League B. The 2026 World Cup is also on the radar of the Blue and Yellow, whose manager Rebrov is under contract until that summer and should lead his nation to the USA should they qualify. But first, a lesson or two in attacking ruthlessness. Thanks for your watching. Don't forget to click the subscribed button and hit the bell icon for more.